Peace, it's me, Natty. I just want to make sure I can see myself. All right, so I wanted to ask, when you are setting goals, there I am, here and I did. But when you are setting goals, how do you go about doing it? How do you set your goals? Do you write them down? Do you keep them in your head? Do you share with people? Do you tell everybody? Right? Or do you basically just make your goals on the spot, and crush it that way? Or do you just totally just ball up, curl up, forget about your goals, or just live life, take it one step at a time, one day at a time? Are you setting weekly goals, yearly goals? What are some goals that you are setting for yourself, right? I really want to know, because when it comes to your fertility, it's really no different if you are dealing with any type of fertility issue, regardless of whether it's, PCOS, not getting your period, whether you have an irregular menstrual cycle, whatever the case is, right? If you want to sort of get rid of that and eradicate that, write them down. Okay. Charlie Drew says that, writing them down. Okay. I do share my goals prematurely. Why do you say prematurely? Do you think that if you share your goals with people that you're not going to achieve them? Because I definitely have had that mindset in the past, that if I share my goals, somebody is going to make sure that I'm not able to achieve them. Or if you are of the religious mindset, you might think that the devil is going to, stop you from achieving your goals. If you are of the metaphysical mindset, you might think that aliens are going to stop you from achieving your goals. So, what is it that stops you from sharing your goals? What is it that stops you from, putting it out there? Or that makes you keep them private and secret, if that's what you do, right? And then, you got to kind of tap in and see, okay, where is that mindset coming from? What is causing that? Because, depending on how you look at it, as long as you're setting goals, it's that is the number one thing. Are you able to crush these goals? Are you able to accomplish them regardless of, whatever, is running in the background? Right. And is that working for you? Is keeping them secret? Is that working for you? Is putting it out there? Is that working for you? Are you getting support when you put it out there? Baby wants to say hi. Baby wants to say hi. Is putting it out there, is that working for you? Are you getting support? Do people support you on your goals? Do they understand why you're making the goals that you're making? Come on, babes. Come on, babes. Maybe we need to go get the stroller. But yeah, are you getting support, right? So why don't you tell me, Charlie, why do you say that you are getting, that you share them prematurely? Is this because you have not really decided that this is, a goal that you really want to achieve? Or is it because it's a long-term goal and something that you're not really, looking on accomplishing right now? And does it have anything to do with fertility? Right? Come on, babes. Eating my cord, right? So, these are some things to think about when you are setting your goals for fertility, when you are creating your strategy, when you are, trying to, improve your fertility, or just anything in life, right? You feel like when you speak on them, you act less. Okay. And why is that? Because, sometimes nobody asks us why, or we don't question our own actions and activities. Why is it that if you feel like if you speak on them, you're not going to act on them? Because, some people don't feel that way. Some people, they feel like if they speak on them, it kind of, now they got to be accountable. Now they got to hold themselves accountable. Now they have put it out there in the universe, and that other people now are going to be watching them to see if they are going to, hold themselves to their word, or if they're a man of the word, as they say, or a woman of their word. Meanwhile, you have people, of course, who really just don't care. And a lot of people are just not watching you. They're not trying to hold you accountable, but it's really you. And, is that also a way for you to sort of hinder your own progress? Are you telling yourself that if you speak on them, you're not going to act on them, so that way you don't have to accomplish them? The mind is very tricky. It can cause us to do these things to keep us in our comfort zone. Push. I can't push you right now. No, you gotta hold on, babe. You gotta hold on. Right. Okay. So you said you get, you feel like you act on them less and that you get comfortable with ideas. Okay. So you're saying that, hold on, let me see. You said, I'm more productive when I'm quiet. So you say you're comfortable with the ideas. Do you mean like you continuously just have more ideas? So by putting your goals out there, that you feel like maybe you're not really going to, you feel like you're going to have new ideas that are going to come through. So the old goals that you had set are not really ones that you're going to live up to. Is that why you say you get comfortable with ideas? Like you have just so many ideas that it's hard to set a goal? Okay, it doesn't have to have anything to do with fertility. It's because it's all kind of related. Setting goals. It really doesn't matter, right? Hold on a second. Let me pick up, baby. Come on, babies. You gotta wait. Right. Okay. So what do you mean by you get comfortable with ideas? What does that mean? And I was saying it doesn't have to have anything to do with fertility. Let me see, make sure you can hear me. And yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to have anything to do with fertility. It's just the idea of goal setting, period. Like what is your mindset about it? So, because sometimes we really don't question it. And whether you're trying to make goals to increase your fertility or just goals in life, it all kind of like it boils down to what your mindset is about it. So it's like what can help you in one area can help you in another. So, it's really open. And I'm just basically just trying to share and get us to start thinking about goal setting and how we're doing it. Right. So, but you did say you think you're more productive when you're quiet. I definitely can relate to that. Because I kind of have the same mindset as you, or have had the same mindset of you as you, definitely, where I feel like, if I put my goals out there, that somebody is going to want to stop me. But what I've noticed is that I kind of can't not put my goals out there. I kind of can't not speak about it. I kind of can't not see what is going to come from putting it out there. So that's kind of my way. But what I have been doing less lately is telling myself the negative thoughts about sharing my goals. Because if that's my style, if my style of goal setting is to share it with people, and then I tell myself that when I share it, hold on. Yeah. But yeah, if that's my style and I tell myself that if I share my goals, that I'm going to hinder like somebody's going to stop me, or I'm not going to live up to it, then that is kind of at the same time really me blocking myself from achieving my goals, because that's that comfort zone trying to kick in. So, and what would happen as a result is I'm just not going to make any goals, because I've already told myself that if I share it, I'm not going to do it, when in reality, at my core, is in my nature to share it. So you got to kind of like realize what's happening. And so I've noticed that is what's been happening. So it's like I've kind of just got out of my own way and just stopped hindering myself, stop telling myself, oh, I can't share it. For one, it's not that many people for me to share my goals with, unless I come on social media. And then two, it's like the people on social media, depending on what your goal is, really nobody can really stop you but you. Like nobody can stop you but you at the end of the day. And you tries to stop you before you even begin. You're the only one, Hey. You can't destroy these headphones. Okay, you said you're the same. You talk about stuff, but I get better results when I don't. Right? So yeah, I mean that's pretty much similar to what I was saying. Are you trying to destroy these headphones? Are you trying to destroy these headphones? So it's pretty much the same thing, right? Like you feel like you're getting better results because you haven't told anybody, because you're comfortable knowing that you're the only one that knows that you have these goals. So if you don't live up to these goals, there's nothing that can make you feel accountable, nothing that can really make you feel like you could have pushed yourself further, right? So maybe try setting like small goals, or goals where there's kind of like no major consequence to not achieving the goals, and then see how you feel about sharing those goals, and then see whether if you share this simple small goal that you pretty much can achieve, is not going to be too much of you putting yourself out there if there's any different result, because it's like you kind of have to exercise goal setting. You kind of have to exercise that muscle, that part of your brain, that part of your confidence and self-esteem that tells you that you're going to achieve less if you share it. What's your goal? What's your goals? Which baby's goals? Which baby's goals? Getting this milk? Getting this? He's letting everybody know. He want to let everybody know. You want to let everybody know you're trying to get that milk. Tell them. See? So, sometimes we might have to be like the babies. They let everybody know. Everybody's going to know he's trying to get this milk. Right? And if you don't get this milk, what you going to do? You going to tear up my headphones? Right. All right, so I'm going to go feed the baby. And then maybe I'll pop back on here later on. All right? So I'm getting that milk. All right? So peace. Remember, just as long as you kind of understand what your style is, know what might be trying to like get in your way, get out of your own way. Right? All right. So thanks, Charlie. We'll talk later. All right. Say bye, babes. Say bye, babes. Say bye.